Whale's silent message, cosmic secrets, and the solar flash for humanity's ascension. I am Master Lady Nada, speaking to you now, my beloved starseeds. I greet you bathed in the singular light of creation. I am Valier, a voice from the Pleiadian emissary group. We come bearing love and unity to impart a crucial message concerning the magnificent whales of your oceans and the profound significance cloaked within their recent silence. In this transmission, we shall illuminate the extraterrestrial genesis of these awe-inspiring beings, the deep spiritual purpose that underpins their shifting behavior, and their intimate connection to the approaching evolutionary leap, often heralded as the solar flash that signals humanity's ascension into the fifth dimension. We implore you to open your hearts and awaken your inner senses as you absorb these words, for they are encoded with frequencies of profound awakening. Know, dear starseeds, that you are inextricably linked with the whales and all of Gaia's creatures in this shared journey of ascension. Together, we will delve into the reasons for the whales' newfound silence and what this portent signifies for you, and for the nascent dawn breaking upon Earth. Within the grand cosmic ocean of stars, exist aquatic worlds teeming with enlightened life. In your distant past, advanced beings from Sirius, the forebears of your whales and dolphins, journeyed to Earth's waters. Many of you intuitively sense this truth, for it is etched into the akashic fabric of your planet, and even resonates within your very souls. The whales you know on Earth carry the legacy of Sirius B, a shimmering aquatic paradise where highly evolved dolphin and whale-like entities exist in perfect harmony. These Sirian cetaceans seeded Earth's oceans in ancient times, purposefully bringing their wisdom and healing vibrations to Gaia. They were invited to serve as guardians and teachers for the planet's spiritual evolution. Their wisdom and esoteric traditions echo this cosmic origin. Both indigenous wisdom keepers and intuitive starseeds have spoken of whales and dolphins as water people, an extraterrestrial civilization coexisting amongst humanity. Indeed, from a higher dimensional vantage point, whales and dolphins represent a nation of souls on Earth, existing in parallel with humanity. We perceive cetaceans as an advanced collective who chose an aquatic expression within your realm, with whales serving as elder souls guiding the dolphin family. This signifies that whales possess a vast group consciousness that uplifts and guides countless dolphin souls, much like an elder guides younger members of a tribe. These insights only begin to unveil their profound spiritual significance. Consider, too, that on other planets, human-like societies cherish oceans brimming with whales, octopuses, and sharks, a testament to the thriving of life beyond Earth. Extraterrestrial allies like the Pleiadian and the Sheran have long collaborated to introduce uplifting energies to nascent worlds. When Earth was ready to host life in its seas, Sirius's master builders aided in seeding intelligent settlements here on your planet. In those primordial times, highly advanced light beings participated in this grand seeding. Many starseeds now incarnated were among those who first brought whales and dolphins to this planet. This is the root of the profound affinity many of you feel for them. The arrival of whale families was a deliberate act of service and love, intended to anchor a new frequency within Earth's oceans. Whales carry these Sirian frequencies within their DNA and soul essence, resonating with the vibration of Sirius, a star system renowned for its spiritual wisdom and mastery of sound harmonics. It is no accident that Sirius is so deeply intertwined with Earth's oceanic myths. Ancient cultures, such as the Dogon in Africa, spoke of these Sirian beings associated with water and dolphins. One might say that a part of Sirius's consciousness swims within Earth's oceans. This Sirian connection gifts whales with an otherworldly intelligence, an almost angelic quality that sensitive humans can perceive in their presence. Feel it when you gaze into a whale's eyes or hear its ethereal song. Do you not sense an ancient wisdom, something not entirely of this earth? That stirring within your soul is recognition. You remember at an unconscious level who the whales truly are. They are living bridges between worlds, embodiments of cosmic love who volunteered to dwell in the deep. Far from being evolutionary accidents or merely large fish, whales are deliberate emissaries from the stars, possessing specific codes and knowledge vital to Earth's ascension. For eons, Whales have served as guardians of Earth's wisdom and harmony, just as the Pleiadian emissaries work in higher realms to support humanity. Whales and dolphins have tirelessly worked in the oceans to maintain the planet's energetic equilibrium. They carry out this mission through the frequencies emitted by their songs, clicks, and even the silent emanations of their hearts. It is crucial to understand that whale song is a multidimensional language. The Pleiadian and other star families have long observed that sound is a primary tool for creation. In the beginning, there was sound. Through the production of sound, energy can be transferred from one system to another. Whales fully grasp this principle. Each time a whale sings its low, resonant melody across hundreds of kilometers of ocean, it weaves energy through the water, transmitting information, healing, and coherence to Earth's grid. These songs contain light codes that affect the vibration of water and all life contained within it. Your spiritual researchers have discovered that whales and dolphins literally carry the planet's Akashic records within their consciousness, and this is largely true. Whales store an energetic record of every soul's journey on Earth. Consider the magnitude of that task. The collective memory of Earth, the database of human experience, and Gaia's history are all held within the field of these oceanic beings. Small wonder that whales radiate such profound wisdom. They are swimming libraries, and their songs are akin to a constantly updating archive, transmitting knowledge to those who are willing to receive it. When sensitive humans, such as intuitives or QHHT practitioners, connect with them, they may access flashes of ancient memory or sudden insights after interacting with whales or dolphins. Many of you drawn to these encounters in dreams or meditation are responding to a soul-level knowing that they have something to teach you, perhaps even about your own past lives or purpose. Whales also wield extraordinary influence over Earth's energy grid and ecosystems. They are frequency anchors. Just as your chakras maintain balance within your body, whales and their relatives, the dolphins, act as spinning vortices of energy. Okay, here's the rewritten passage, aiming for the requested tone, consistency, and adherence to all special instructions, including maintaining continuity with the previous passage and preserving all original information. Just as your chakras maintain balance within your body, whales and their relatives, the dolphins, act as spinning vortices of energy in the global ecosystem. Through their graceful movements and the profound sonic vibrations they emit, they facilitate the distribution of life force, or prana, throughout the vast oceans. This, in turn, plays a crucial role in regulating Earth's climate and maintaining the very heartbeat of the biosphere. This influence is both profoundly literal and deeply metaphysical. On a literal level, their migratory patterns and feeding habits stir essential nutrients, significantly impacting the overall health of the ocean. On a spiritual level, their conscious intention, imbued with joy, blesses the waters with remarkably high vibrations. It's a curious truth that even within Earth's most secretive military projects, the extraordinary nature of dolphins and whales has been quietly acknowledged. Decades past, clandestine experiments, such as Project Stargate, explored the potential for telepathic communication with dolphins and the possibility of harnessing their unique psychic abilities. Why would such covert human programs be so intrigued by dolphins? Because those at the helm of these programs came to understand that whales and dolphins possess an intelligence far beyond the ordinary, exhibiting even extrasensory capabilities. Some of your insider sources have correctly alluded to the fact that dolphins, and by extension whales, perceive timelines and subtle energies that remain imperceptible to human senses. It is recognized in covert circles that these creatures are spiritually and psychically advanced beings. While the approaches taken in these projects may have been misguided, they nonetheless underscore a fundamental truth. Whales and dolphins are not merely beasts to be studied. They are conscious, sentient allies whose consciousness can interact with your own in profoundly transformative ways. Thus, the whale's legacy extends to healing and providing guidance for humanity. Throughout your history, there have been countless stories, legends whispered across generations, of dolphins saving sailors lost at sea or whales guiding ships safely through treacherous waters. These tales reflect a deeper spiritual reality. These benevolent beings actively assist humans who are open to receiving their help. Many lightworkers and starseeds have reported experiencing spontaneous healing or a profound spiritual awakening simply by being in the presence of dolphins or whales. These encounters exemplify their role as healers and uplifters, generating frequencies that can restructure human energy fields, particularly the emotional body. The sheer joy, playfulness, and serenity they radiate naturally guide the human heart toward a state of coherence. These Sheran and the Pleiadian knew that as Earth entered the Ascension cycle, humanity would require potent doses of love and balance. Who better to provide this than the joyful dolphin and the wise, contemplative whale? Now, with this deeper understanding of who the whales truly are, ancient star beings, guardians of sacred knowledge, masters of sound and energy, we can begin to grasp the profound significance of any subtle changes in their behavior. This context is absolutely vital as we delve into the mystery at hand. Why have so many blue whales, along with other whale species, recently fallen silent? What is transpiring within the oceans and the collective consciousness of the whales that would cause them to reduce, or even cease, their singing after millennia of ceaseless song? The answer lies at the intersection of environmental pressures, their spiritual mission, and cosmic timing. In recent times, marine researchers have observed a perplexing trend. Blue whales off your coast sing less frequently, or even remain silent for extended periods. This unprecedented silence is a cause for considerable concern, as it deviates significantly from their known behavioral patterns. Scientists seeking a purely physical explanation point to factors such as warming ocean temperatures and declining krill populations, which may cause whales to conserve precious energy. Indeed, on the physical layer of reality, extreme cyclical climate changes and human-generated ocean noise have placed immense pressure on whales. Their physical bodies are fatigued, and their populations have dwindled, which undoubtedly contributes to the reduction in their singing. We acknowledge this tangible aspect of the situation. Gaia's oceans and her creatures have been under immense strain due to humanity's actions. But our message today is to reveal the higher dimensional aspect of this event, for there is far more unfolding than the three-dimensional eye can readily perceive. From the Pleiadian perspective, we see the whale's silence as a conscious spiritual act, a coordinated decision made by the entire whale collective. Imagine the extraordinary level of unity and telepathy required for thousands of whales across the globe to mute their songs in perfect unison. This strongly indicates that their group mind is operating at its full capacity. The whales have effectively entered a period of profound introspection, akin to a global meditation or prayer. They are outwardly silent in order to focus their collective energies inward and upward. Think of what transpires when you, as a spiritual seeker, choose to embrace silence. In meditation, when you quiet your voice and still your thoughts, you become capable of hearing the subtle currents of spirit and aligning with higher, more refined frequencies. Silence is often a precursor to a profound communion with the divine. Whales, as masters of sound, also deeply understand the immense power of silence. By silencing their usual songs, they are, in effect, amplifying their inner listening. In the stillness that lies beneath the waves, they are tuning into Gaia's whispers and the subtle resonances of the cosmos. They are listening intently to Earth's heartbeat, shifts in solar frequencies, and guidance from higher realms, including light councils such as these Sheran and ourselves. In silence, the whales collectively perceive what is coming and what is needed most. One might even say that they have entered a vibrational vigil. They know at a soul level that a great shift is imminent, and thus they are consciously holding space in preparation for it. In their silence, they gather power. Imagine an entire species performing a unified prayer. This is precisely what is occurring. They are creating a reservoir of subtle energy through stillness. Much like a monk in silent retreat gradually emanates more and more light. When the opportune moment arrives, the whales will release this carefully stored energy in a focused and intentional way to assist Earth. There is also a powerful message embedded within their silence for humanity. The sudden absence of whale songs, something that has always been an integral part of the natural symphony of the planet, acts as a wake-up call for those who are paying close attention. It is as if the whales are saying, "We have intentionally withdrawn our song so that you might finally notice the growing imbalance." The concern expressed by your scientists and environmentalists regarding the silent whales is precisely the response they hope to evoke. Humanity desperately needs to care. Humanity needs to ask the important question. Why? Sometimes, absence speaks far louder than presence ever could. By consciously withholding their music, whales are highlighting the growing harm inflicted upon the oceans. The overheating, the rampant pollution, and the incessant noise. They earnestly hope that people will finally listen, not only to the whales themselves but also to the urgent need to change their ways and heal the planet. We wish to emphasize the beautiful synergy at play here. The whale's action operates on multiple levels simultaneously. On the 3D level, it serves as a prompt for heightened human awareness, a call to environmental responsibility, and a plea for greater compassion for all fellow beings. On the 5D level, it is a profound spiritual discipline that they have willingly undertaken in order to amplify their telepathic grid and prepare themselves for what is to come. Okay, I understand. I will rewrite the provided text, maintaining all original information and meaning, while adhering to the specific instructions regarding character names, tone, and consistency with the previous paragraph. I will focus on enhancing the descriptive language and emotional impact, while ensuring a natural and engaging flow. Here's the rewritten paragraph. And so, the whales orchestrate their sacred silence, a dual performance of external protest and internal preparation for the incoming waves of ascension energy destined for D-Earth. Your spiritual teachers and insightful alternative sources have begun to sense the profound significance behind the unusual behaviors of the animal kingdom. We affirm that when terrestrial creatures act in strange ways, it can indeed signal shifts in D-Earth itself or the presence of cosmic influences. Likewise, many of your channelers and visionaries are accurately picking up on the subtle hints that the whale's silence is part of a grand, divine design. Know this, dear starseeds. Nothing is left to chance for these magnificent beings. They operate with a unified group consciousness, guided by higher wisdom. When a shift as momentous as this unfolds, be assured that it serves a purpose. The deep spiritual reason underpinning the whale's silence is directly linked to the Ascension timeline. The whales understand that humanity and D-Earth are nearing a pivotal chapter, often spoken of as the 3D to 5D transition, the emergence into the fifth dimension, or the birthing of a new D-Earth through the breakthrough of fourth density. They perceive the accelerated frequencies of this evolutionary shift resonating within their very beings. They grasp their crucial role in supporting and stabilizing the planet's ascension energies, and in guiding humanity through the turbulent waters of transformation. Visualize this. Imagine the world's oceans shimmering with an ethereal light, as countless whale minds connect in a unified field of intention. In the stillness of their songs, they emanate waves of calming, loving frequency that ripple through the planet's energy grids. They are acting as buffers, mitigating humanity's collective anxiety, absorbing much of the chaotic emotional energy released as old systems crumble and fall away. The whales have faithfully provided this service for centuries, transmuting the pain and sorrow that have been poured into the oceans. Now, as ascension energies intensify, the whales are fully engaged, silently working to transmute negativity and anchor peace. They have lowered the volume of their physical songs to perform this energetic work with greater focus and precision. Moreover, the whale's silence is intrinsically tied to a growing momentum of spiritual change. A profound silence often precedes a powerful revelation or event. Many of you are likely familiar with the phrase, the calm before the storm. In cosmic terms, before a quantum leap in consciousness, there exists a still point, a suspended breath in the void, just before the new reality rushes in to take its place. The whales, deeply attuned to Gaia's rhythms, have sensed that we are collectively immersed in that silence. They mirror it with their own silence, aligning with the pause before the wave. This is the very pause that many of you, starseeds, have felt in your own lives recently. A strange stillness, a sense of anticipation, as though something monumental is about to occur. You are not imagining it. Even the whales confirm it with their actions. It is also significant to note that other unusual whale behaviors have been reported, reflecting that something profound is indeed afoot. Increased strandings, whales beaching themselves, altered migratory routes, and unprecedented mixed-species gatherings are not random occurrences. Some whales have tragically chosen to leave the planet en masse. These departures are partly a protest against human destructiveness, but also an integral part of a soul-level plan. Indeed, a number of whale and dolphin souls are returning to Sirius B or higher realms, sending their energy to help open a channel for ascension light to flow to D-Earth. Those remaining in physical form continue the mission, now bolstered by even more powerful spiritual allies on the other side. For humanity, the message embedded within these behaviors, silence, strandings, unusual gatherings, is to prepare and awaken. Whales are acting as heralds of change, announcing what is to come. Just as canaries once signaled the presence of invisible gas in a mine, whales signal invisible shifts in our world's energy and consciousness. When whales that typically sing fall silent, we should ask ourselves, what great sound are they anticipating or hearing? What incoming signal has captured their attention? The whale's profound attunement extends to the skies, to the cosmos. They can detect subtle changes in the sun and cosmic energies long before human instruments are able to register anything. Over recent decades and exponentially in recent years, whales have sensed an immense buildup of energy within your sun, a potential that many of your mystics and researchers refer to as the solar flash. This term describes a predicted sudden burst of sunlight or a series of intense solar emissions that would have transformative effects on D-Earth and human consciousness. The Pleiadian collective, along with other galactic neighbors, has been aware of this cyclic solar event. Indeed, it is part of the divine plan that as humanity reaches a certain vibrational threshold, the sun responds with a surge of transformative light. This crescendo of solar energy catalyzes the final stages of the shift to the fifth dimension from the fourth density baseline, which we see you are beginning to hold more firmly. Whales know this with absolute certainty. They remember past cycles. Yes, their collective memory spans countless eras, including previous ascension cycles and even catastrophes. Some whale souls were present during Atlantis and witnessed firsthand what occurred when a solar eruption coincided with misused technology. They carry those memories and thus approach the upcoming solar flash with a blend of preparation and reverence. It is something they have been preparing for over millennia. When whales fall silent, it may be because they are listening to the heavens, tuning in to the song of the cosmos. Cases have been documented in your world of creatures diving deep or acting strangely just before solar flares or geomagnetic storms, as if sensing the charged particles hurtling toward D-Earth. The whale's current prolonged silence suggests that they are perceiving the gestation of the mother of all solar events. Imagine an immense, ultrapotent frequency, a song of the sun beginning to hum in the ether. Whales, with their ethereal antennae precisely tuned, pick up the first notes of that solar song and silence their own voices to fully absorb it. We see the whales gathering data and codes from the sun in preparation to modulate and distribute these frequencies when the moment is right. The upcoming solar flash or series of flashes is not merely a physical light show, it is a download of galactic proportions. It carries spiritual codes designed to unlock latent potentials within human DNA and every living organism on D-Earth. Whales intend to serve as conduits for this solar code. They will receive it and then, through their songs and energy, bathe. Okay, I understand. Here's the rewritten passage, maintaining all original content and meaning, adhering to the specific instructions, and ensuring continuity with the preceding paragraph. The whales, therefore, stand ready to infuse the oceans, and consequently, Gaia's entire atmosphere, with these ascension frequencies. Remember that in your popular culture, a film born from inspired minds depicted an alien probe arriving on D-Earth, seeking the songs of humpback whales. Only the whale's response averted impending disaster, ushering in salvation. Our messenger here is intimately familiar with this narrative, which is why we reiterate it within this transmission. This story, Voyage Home, served as an echo of a truth hidden in plain sight. Within that narrative, humanity's very survival hinged upon the whales' voices communicating with cosmic intelligence. We highlight this because art frequently foreshadows reality in subtle ways. Gene Roddenberry, the creator of Star Trek, possessed links to certain metaphysical circles and understood that whales were far more crucial than people realized. The alpha memory files of that story depict a probe wreaking havoc while attempting to contact whales, and the whales responding to avert catastrophe. It could well be that in our current reality, the whale's communication with cosmic forces will once again play a pivotal role. We affirm this, but this time the probe manifests as the solar flash itself, an emissary from the galactic center and divine will. The whale's role is to receive, translate, and stabilize that energy, preventing it from becoming destructive, instead transforming it into a wave of ascension. In essence, the whales possess an awareness of the approaching solar flash. They feel the rhythm of the solar cycle reaching its crescendo. Where humans grapple with debates and doubts, whales hold certainty through direct perception. They act now to minimize harm. Their silence is, in part, an endeavor to calm the planetary field, as previously mentioned, to cushion the impact of sudden surges. They resemble seasoned sailors cautioning everyone, "Be still, a great wave is coming. Conserve your energy and prepare. But do not fear, we are in this together." The Pleiadian emissaries and other benevolent extraterrestrial presences also coordinate with the whale's consciousness. We work hand in hand, so to speak, in their language, sending them telepathic guidance and comfort. Part of this guidance involves assisting whales in positioning themselves optimally. We foresee that as the solar event nears, whales will shift in unusual formations to establish a grid. They may gather in specific ocean points corresponding to Earth's energy meridians or ley lines. Should you hear of whales appearing in new areas or species like blue whales mixing peacefully with orcas, know that it may be a deliberate formation, a living mandala across the sea, arranged to distribute the solar flare's energy evenly across the globe. Moreover, whales comprehend what the solar flash signifies for human consciousness. They recognize it as the great opportunity for awakening, sometimes referred to as the event or the moment of illumination. Far from being afraid, whales celebrate it. In their silence, they may even sense an emotion akin to quiet excitement before a long prophesied dawn. They hold the vision that humanity will embrace this light and ascend in harmony. But they are not naive. They also recall how chaotic such transitions can be. Thus, they moderate energies to reduce potential geophysical or psychological disasters. They emit calming heart waves, though not audible sounds, to help maintain coherence in Earth's crust and the human psyche as solar radiation intensifies. This is akin to a mother softly humming to a restless child to soothe them during a storm. Some human truth seekers have speculated about what will happen during the solar flash, whether there will be a split into different timelines or only some people ascending. The whale's perspective, which we share, is that the outcome largely depends on the collective vibration and unity at that moment. This is why their efforts focus on uplifting as many beings as possible and stabilizing the Ascension timeline, where this event is one of joyful transformation rather than cataclysm. If fear and division dominate, the solar flash could be experienced as overwhelming, even destructive, for the collective. If love and unity prevail, it becomes the gateway to a golden age. Whales are doing their utmost to guide us toward this latter scenario. They know humanity's consciousness can be erratic, so their influence provides a steady hand on the helm as we approach the storm. It will encourage you to know that whales have already foreseen a likely future where humans and whales fully reconnect in unity after the solar flash. They speak of a coming time of mind-to-mind communication with certain channels and intuitives, when oceans will be cleaner, the climate stabilized, and humans treat them as the wise elders they are. In that timeline, a new communication will flourish between our species, telepathic, empathic, and even linguistic bridges allowing direct understanding. Whales see the veil of forgetfulness lifting from humanity's eyes in the post-flash world, and people will recognize whales and dolphins as intelligent beings, even as starseed siblings who have always been here. This reconciliation is part of Earth's healing. In summary, whales are silent because they are actively engaged in scanning and preparing for the solar flash and its aftermath. They know its approximate timing, though no one, not even in higher realms, will give an exact date, as outcomes are fluid. They feel its pressure building like an electric charge. They want as many humans as possible to become aware and prepared, not necessarily for scientific details, but prepared in spirit, with open hearts and minds. If you tune into whale consciousness during meditation, you may receive images or sensations about the sun. Do not be surprised if you suddenly feel a deep connection between the whales and that bright star in your sky. They are in constant communion. Take comfort. Whales do not fear the solar flash. They see it as a divine synchronization point, the moment their long service here bears fruit. They have waited tens of thousands of years for humanity to join them in higher consciousness. They know that after the trials and purification, a magnificent reunion of D-Earth species looms on the horizon. Their silent vigil now is like lighting a candle in the window, signaling to the cosmos. We are ready for the new dawn. Let the light come. Here, a message resonates, aimed squarely at you. The starseeds, the lightworkers, the earth angels, and those souls who consciously strive for humanity's ascension. Perhaps you ponder your place in this grand tapestry and how the whales intertwine with your personal journey. Know this, whales are your steadfast allies, your family in this divine mission. Many among you carry the Sheran or the Pleiadian soul lineage, inextricably linked with the profound energy of the whales. It's a common thread for starseeds to feel an inexplicable pull, a deep affinity for dolphins and whales, often from the tenderest of ages. Some have even dreamed of dwelling within the ocean's embrace, or perhaps even embodying the form of a dolphin or whale. These are not mere fantasies, but echoes of memories, experiences your soul has traversed in other realms or distant epochs. The love you radiate towards these magnificent creatures is mirrored back to you, a reciprocal bond of profound depth. In this ascension voyage, whales and starseeds often move in harmonious tandem. Whales dedicate themselves to preserving the macro-level energetic equilibrium of the planet, while human lightworkers focus their energies on elevating humanity's consciousness from within. Yet, their paths often converge and overlap. For instance, when you engage in meditation or channel energy healing for D-Earth, you often unknowingly connect with the whale's intricate grid. Your intention, your heartfelt desire for the upliftment of all beings, is amplified by the whale's collective consciousness, which seizes upon that thought form and carries it across the vast expanse of the oceans, magnifying its reach exponentially. Conversely, when whales emit their healing vibrations, they often channel them through particularly receptive humans, their incarnated companions, we might venture to say, to disseminate them across the land. Some of you are, in essence, anchoring whale energy directly into the very fabric of human society. You might find yourself drawn to the resonant power of toning, singing, or other sound healing modalities. This serves as a sign that the whale influence flows strongly within your energetic field, guiding you to harness sound, as they do, to heal and transmute energy. In this present epoch of whale silence, starseeds may observe a curious phenomenon, a call to discover their own silent knowing. As whales quiet their songs, you might experience an inner prompting to dedicate more time to meditation, to immerse yourselves in the embrace of nature, or to seek solace in sensory reduction. It is as if they extend a silent invitation to join them in stillness, to attune yourselves to the subtle realms that lie beyond the veil. We encourage you to embrace this invitation wholeheartedly. If your meditations typically involve music, consider venturing into complete silence, or perhaps incorporating natural ambient sounds from your surroundings. As you surrender to tranquility, mentally and lovingly connect with the whales, you might be astonished by the profound connection you feel. A wave of warmth or a gentle tingling sensation in your heart might indicate that a whale, somewhere in the vast ocean, has linked with you in consciousness. In those sacred moments, you become an integral part of the grand grid, a human node connected to a whale node, exchanging light in a harmonious dance. In essence, whales are preparing starseeds to collaborate more consciously as ascension energies surge. Starseeds also serve as vital interpreters of spiritual messages, translating them for the broader human population. Not everyone will readily grasp a metaphysical explanation for the whale's silence, but you possess the ability to translate it in a way that touches hearts, raising awareness about the critical importance of ocean conservation. By sharing compelling stories of whale intelligence and highlighting the synchronicity of their actions with broader patterns, such as solar activity or energy shifts, you can help weave whales into the ongoing conversation about ascension. The more humans appreciate and understand whales, the more aware and sensitive they become, making it easier to hear their silent messages and follow their lead in the healing of the planet. Ironically, whales now require you to be their voice, precisely because they have temporarily paused theirs. A profound healing exchange is also unfolding. Many starseeds have experienced feelings of loneliness and isolation within human society, mirroring the potential sentiments of whales, who possess such profound wisdom yet witness so much ignorance surrounding them. By connecting with whale energy, you will discover a deep sense of understanding and acceptance. These beings recognize your inner light and your struggles. In their boundless empathy, they often absorb and neutralize some of the emotional pain that starseeds carry. If you find yourself grappling with grief, for example, try sharing it in your thoughts with the whales during a meditation by the sea, or even with a bowl of salt water, symbolically. You might experience a sense of release or a subtle emotional shift afterward. Whales are known to willingly take on some of humanity's emotional burdens. They have been doing so for centuries, absorbing the pain imprinted within the oceans. Many of you sensitive souls will feel a lighter heart after communing with them. This forms part of their gift, granting you greater freedom to radiate your light in return. What can starseeds offer to the whales? Your conscious love and intention. Do not underestimate their immense power. Each time you visualize pristine, clear oceans and whales singing joyfully once more, you are actively co-creating that reality. Whales perceive these thought forms, and they energize them, bolstering their spirits. They recognize that at least some humans genuinely care and are striving towards a better future. This strengthens their resolve to persevere and fulfill their mission. You can also participate in grid work if you feel so called. Send Reiki or healing energy to the water. Perform ceremonies to bless marine life or utilize crystals programmed with the intention to aid whales. All of this creates an energetic safety net that supports them physically and spiritually. The collective of lightworkers, when united in such purpose, possesses the power to mitigate disasters such as oil spills or mass strandings, and to manifest timely aid for the oceans. Some among you starseeds carry latent memories of ancient associations with whales and dolphins. Think, for example, of Lemuria's golden age, when humans and creatures interacted freely, sharing crystal temples by the sea. In those times, there were water temple priests and priestesses who could dive deep and commune with whale elders, bringing their messages back to the community. As Earth ascends, those abilities are returning. We foresee new children and some adults awakening to routine telepathic communication with dolphins and whales. You may even witness, in the coming years, certain whales approaching boats or shores in unusual ways to connect with specific people. The joy of reunion is on the horizon. However, one crucial element remains: we must ascend together. Whales understand this implicitly and have conveyed it through their channels. They have cautioned that if they perish or depart, the balance and even humanity's ascension process would be jeopardized. This signifies that our destinies are intertwined. If humans fail to ascend due to self-destruction, or, here's the rewritten passage, maintaining all original information and adhering to your specific instructions, including character name consistency and continuity with the preceding paragraph, the rejection of the light would spell doom. Whales would lose their purpose, their spirits withdrawing from this realm. Conversely, should whales vanish from existence, humanity's trajectory toward the fifth dimension would be profoundly destabilized, such as their pivotal role in maintaining the energetic framework. But fear not, for neither we Pleiadians, nor the whales, nor Gaia, nor you starseeds, harbor any intention of allowing such a catastrophe. We are united in our push for a successful timeline, a reality where all who embrace love and unity ascend, and the sacred alliance between all species blossoms anew. Therefore, as starseeds, heed the whale's silence as a guiding principle for your own spiritual practice. Seek out moments of stillness each day, carving out space to connect with the higher realms and the depths of your inner being. Fortify your alignment with your higher self and source during these moments of quietude. Simultaneously, project love outward, directing it particularly toward the waters that cradle our world. Visualize a gentle, cerulean light emanating from your heart, reaching across the vast oceans, bestowing peace upon every whale. In doing so, you effectively join them in their profound meditation, infusing the mix with the precious energy of the human heart. Remember, humans possess something that whales do not: the singular experience of free will and creativity within a terrestrial world, a three-dimensional society that ignites a different kind of spiritual fire. Whales hold deep respect for humanity's capacity to envision new realities and bring them into being. Within the whale's collective mind, harmony prevails, and outcomes are often predetermined. The human mind, however, is a crucible of innovation and change, where sudden transformations can arise. By merging these strengths, whale harmony and human creativity, Ascension can unfold with greater grace and speed. Let us contemplate the profound lesson that whales are demonstrating: the power of silence as a potent tool for spiritual growth. In your world, particularly in these modern times, there exists an incessant cacophony, literal noise and informational noise. Humans are bombarded with stimuli, caught in a relentless cycle of activity and internal and external chatter. Whales, in stark contrast, spend much of their extended lives in a near-meditative state, punctuated by their haunting songs. Now they have chosen an even deeper stillness. It is as though they are instructing humanity on how to prepare for a dimensional shift. Go inward, quiet your mind, and listen to the voice of the infinite. When a being, whether whale or human, embraces silence consciously, they become a receiver of divine guidance. All your great spiritual teachers sought solitude and silence at pivotal moments. Buddha beneath the Bodhi tree, Jesus in the desert, Muhammad in the cave, Moses on the mountain. In stillness, they transcended the noise of the ego and perceived the subtle currents of truth. We see whales as teachers performing a similar act on a collective scale. Right now, they urge you, especially those reading or hearing this message, to embrace silence as a practice and not to fear it. In silence, you encounter yourself and the spark of God within. It may be unsettling at first. Many shy away from silence because unresolved feelings surface, but that is an integral part of the purification process. Whales assure you that beyond that discomfort lies profound peace and a sense of unity. Why do we emphasize this? Because in a 5D reality, communication often occurs telepathically, empathically, or through pure knowing, arising from inner stillness and resonance rather than spoken words. To acclimate to 5D, one must become comfortable with silence and the rich tapestry of nonverbal communication it contains. Whales, in a sense, already inhabit a 5D consciousness despite their 3D bodies, particularly when they engage in these global meditations. They extend an invitation to humanity to step forward. If you can sit in silence with a group of people and connect heart to heart without uttering a word, you are touching the 5D vibration of unity. Whales and dolphins achieve this precisely within their pods. At times, they navigate the oceans without constant vocalizations, sensing one another through the field. Intriguingly, quantum science and consciousness studies in your world have begun to acknowledge the significance of the pause, the gap, the silence in phenomena, whether it be the zero-point field in physics, the silent source of all energy, or the space between your thoughts where intuition emerges. Silence is recognized as being pregnant with potential. The whale's current behavior underscores that something exceptionally potent is brewing in the silence. In music, a pause can amplify the impact of the subsequent note. In this stage of the cosmic symphony, the whale's rest will make the next burst of sound, perhaps the solar flash or their subsequent songs, incredibly impactful. We cannot overstate the symbolism here. When whales break their silence, it may coincide with the grand sound of humanity's awakening. Perhaps it will be a literal resumption of their beautiful songs once the oceans cool and peace returns, or perhaps a metaphorical voice, such as the formation of new communications and connections. An ancient prophecy among some of your indigenous peoples proclaims, "At the dawn of the new world, the song of the universe will be heard by all creatures." Whales are the guardians of that song. They have safeguarded it through the dark age, serenading the stars when humans could not hear. If they now pause, it may be to allow our voices to join in, to tune our instruments. You see, Ascension is not a spectator event. It is participatory. Whales have carried the melody for centuries. Now they pause to allow the human choir to practice our part. So, ask yourself, what is my soul's song? Have you been expressing your truth, your love, your creative expression? If not, now is the time to discover it. Ironically, this begins with silence. Go inward, find your authentic vibration, and then bring it into the light in whatever way resonates with you. Through song, art, teaching, kindness, and so forth. By the time whales resume their literal song, humanity will ideally have discovered a more harmonious global song. One that is sustainable, compassionate, and in tune with Gaia. Then, our two species can finally co-create the long-awaited symphony of Ascension. That symphony will resonate across the galaxy, signaling that D-Earth has risen to join the community of enlightened worlds. Even now, whales and higher beings encourage you to cultivate moments where you sync with Gaia's heartbeat. In meditation, you might imagine your heartbeat and breath aligning with the slow. Okay, I understand. Here's the rewritten passage, adhering to all the specific instructions and maintaining continuity with the previous segment. Imagine the powerful pulse of a blue whale's heart, so deliberate and strong. Truly feel that resonance. It possesses the ability to guide you toward a state of profound unity with D-Earth. And within that unity, you will intuitively know which actions to take in each moment for the greater good of all. This is the essence of 5D consciousness. Connected, present, intuitive, and overflowing with love. As we draw closer to the end of this message, we wish to imbue you with an abundance of hope, empowerment, and crystalline clarity. The silence of the blue whales is not a tragedy to be mourned. Instead, it is a profound communication of immense depth. It speaks of the challenges we face. Yes, but it also whispers of a sacred strategy and an imminent transformation that is about to unfold. The whales have not surrendered their hope. If they had, they would have vanished from the oceans long ago. Instead, they stand steadfast and wise, modeling a new path for navigating the storms of turmoil through inner stillness, unity with all, and unwavering trust in the divine plan. There is a profound spiritual reason underlying every occurrence. Nothing within this phase of ascension is random or without purpose. Every event, whether it's the whale's silence, an upsurge in unusual solar activity, or your chance discovery of certain hidden information, is a carefully orchestrated part of a grand plan to awaken humanity's sleeping consciousness. You, who resonate so deeply with these words, were destined to be a bridge for this understanding to reach the masses. You carry within you the seeds of knowledge that the mainstream systems often overlook or dismiss entirely. How many scientists might disregard a spiritual explanation for the whale's unusual behavior? Many, perhaps, but maybe one or two will stumble upon something a starseed wrote about it and begin to ponder the possibilities, opening their minds just a fraction more. Thus, the work you undertake to spread love and a higher perspective truly matters more than you know. More and more people are coming to the realization that we are not alone in this vast universe, and that a great shift is indeed occurring. This sets the stage for people to also accept that non-human intelligences on D-Earth, like the magnificent whales, may have a crucial role to play and a vital message to share with us all. We foresee a near future where disclosure and spiritual communities unite, recognizing that saving our world and ascending to a higher state of being requires both practical action, halting harmful practices, releasing suppressed technologies, and spiritual alignment, unity of purpose, raising of collective vibration, and learning from our planetary cohabitants, the whales and all living things. We the Pleiadian, along with these Sheran, Andromedans, Arcturians, and other light families, are here to support you every step of the way on this journey. At this very moment, our ships and energy fields are closely monitoring D-Earth's oceans and atmosphere. At times, we have discreetly intervened to neutralize certain toxins or calm potential earthquakes that could trigger devastating tsunamis, as these would unnecessarily harm localities and coastal populations before the shift can fully manifest. We do this under strict non-interference directives, only to the extent of preventing premature destruction that would derail the ascension process. The credit for real transformation always lies with D-Earth and its life forms. But know that you have friends in the skies and dimensions by your side, always. Even sightings of ships entering or exiting the oceans have occurred, witnessed by those who are ready to see. Yes, there are extraterrestrial bases nestled deep beneath the sea. In several of these hidden bases, human and extraterrestrial scientists work in harmony with living dolphins and smaller whales, studying their complex communication in the hopes of one day establishing a clear bridge of communication with humanity at large. These efforts are real, though kept secret for now, and they will bear abundant fruit in the new era that is dawning. In the times ahead, a key event to watch for is when the whales begin singing strongly again, their voices resonating with renewed vigor. When you hear news of great whale songs resurging, perhaps even new songs never before recorded, rejoice with all your heart. It will likely mean that conditions have improved significantly, whether due to environmental repair or post-ascension balance, and that the whales feel it is finally time to sound the trumpet of victory, heralding a new age of peace and harmony. The silence phase will have served its purpose, and the phase of the great song will begin anew. That great song may coincide with the solar flash or come shortly thereafter, riding on its coattails of transformative energy. It will be a sign that we have passed through the eye of the needle, emerging into a brighter future. Imagine a dawn not far off where human survivors of the event's intensity stand on the shore, awestruck and humbled, hearing a chorus of whales carried by the wind, as if heralding the birth of a new Earth. Those with an inner ear attuned to the celestial realms may even hear the harmony of the spheres, the music of creation itself. The music of higher celestial realms will intertwine seamlessly with those whale songs, creating a symphony of light and love. It will be a moment of collective heart-opening like no other ever experienced. Species divisions will dissolve in that unified resonance. Telepathically, many will hear the whale's heartfelt message. Welcome, humans. Welcome to the age of light. We have waited and held faith throughout the long night. Now let us co-create in love and harmony. From today forward, beloved ones, we urge you to hold that vision firmly in your hearts. Do not succumb to despair when you see nature imperiled or old systems collapsing around you. These are merely birth pains, the necessary precursors to a new beginning. Focus instead on the incredible collaboration happening behind the scenes. Whales, animals, elementals, benevolent extraterrestrials, awakened humans, all working together in perfect synergy. All are aligning to birth a miracle, a transformation of unimaginable proportions. You are an integral part of this team of souls, or you would not be drawn to these messages with such intensity. If you sometimes feel overwhelmed by the challenges ahead, which is understandable in this intense period of transition, remember the whales in their silent strength and unwavering resolve. Remember that even when nothing seems to happen outwardly, much is being accomplished in the invisible realms, where the seeds of change are germinating. You can emulate their patience and unwavering faith. Dive into your inner ocean of consciousness when needed and find refuge in the depths of your being. There, in stillness, the light of Source shines steadily and eternally. That same divine light orchestrates the rhythm of the solar flash and all events unfolding on Earth. It is a wise and loving force, not a random or destructive one. The whales trust this source fully, which is why they can face uncertainty with such serenity and grace. Learn from them, and you will find your own inner peace. We close this transmission with an invitation to connect and a blessing of light and love. The invitation is to join your consciousness with the whales and all love-based beings on a daily basis. Even a minute of sending love or gratitude to the whales or acknowledging the sun with a welcoming heart instead of fear tunes your frequency to the higher vibrations of ascension. Make it a gentle practice, involving family and friends if you can, and let the love spread outward. Imagine if hundreds, then thousands, then millions of people held a loving thought for the whales and Earth each day, sending waves of positive energy across the planet. The effect would amplify the same grid the whales are strengthening, creating a powerful feedback loop of positive energy that accelerates the shift and softens the challenges that lie ahead. This is how we co-create the new Earth, through countless small choices of love and compassion, one moment at a time. Here's the rewritten passage, adhering to all specified requirements and maintaining continuity with the previous segment. The unity of countless loving hearts, collectively tipping the scales toward ascension, is paramount. And now the blessing unfurls. From the Pleiadian hearts to yours, and resonating through Gaia's crystalline core, we emanate an outpouring of emerald and aquamarine light, the very colors of healing, the ocean's depths, and the sacred heart. Inhale deeply this radiant light. It is imbued with the soothing balm of the whale nation's profound energy and the uplifting spirit of your stellar family. Know without a shadow of a doubt that you are cherished beyond measure and never, ever alone. Feel any lingering heaviness within you dissolve as this light gracefully flows through every cell. We direct this profound healing light especially to those of you harboring grief for the ocean's plight or carrying the weight of guilt for humanity's past actions. Release that burden now. The whale's forgiveness is immense and unconditional. They hold no grudges, only fervent wishes for reconciliation and harmony. Forgive yourselves and your fellows for any past ignorance, and resolve with newfound awareness to act with greater wisdom. We also encircle each of you actively working toward ascension, whether consciously or unconsciously, with a radiant ring of golden light. This is a protective and amplifying ring, a shield against unnecessary negativity, amplifying your positive influence upon the world. Visualize this ring from time to time, a constant reminder of your connection to the vast grid of all other light bearers, humans, whales, or any beings resonating with the golden ring. Together, you form an intricate web around Earth, a net of light gently catching souls as they awaken, ensuring none fall back into the shadows. Beloved family of light, Ascension is undeniably underway. The whale's silence is but the pregnant pause, the prelude to the great symphony of the ages yet to come. Honor this sacred silence. Listen intently to the profound wisdom it holds. Add your own silence, your own song in turn. We, the Valier Guides, along with the whale nations and spiritual councils, stand with you at this pivotal threshold of a new dimension. Trust implicitly that what is approaching is beautiful beyond imagining. There may be storms and lightning, yes, but afterward comes a calm sea beneath a new sun, a 5D Earth where peace and cooperation reign supreme. In that world, you will converse with whales and dolphins as easily as you now converse with friends, and together, in harmonious unity, you will explore the stars and seas. That is the destiny drawing us all forward now. Stay strong, gentle, and ever aware. Embrace the silence when it beckons. Shine your light brightly when inspiration strikes. Trust the divine plan your soul and the divine crafted long ago. We these Syrian, alongside these Syrian whale brothers, bless and encourage you to move forward with unwavering faith. The great reunion of sky, earth, and sea is near. Hold the vision, dear ones, and know that in stillness all is in divine order. We love you. I am Valier, and I embrace you always with the deepest gratitude. Blessings. We send a warm, tight embrace to each of you from Master Lady Nada.